Dog gabbit. Good evening. You look bum, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar. I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in poking us. One problem at a time, boss. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time, boss! Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil's the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day. Oh, we already have music. Right. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Hello. Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. Deal. Deal? Deal. Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a French Weaver. Alright, coming right out. Alright, Mr. A beer for the lady and a beer for the guy. So give me that. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee. Da 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 do. Da 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 da. La 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 la. We're gonna mix these together. We're gonna get a beer, and then we're gonna get an awesome French Weaver. Bam! Easy. Easy peasy. There we go. Give me something hard. Thanks. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? No, well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird, drug addict weird, let's hope nobody finds our body in the fridge weird. For starters, there's the fact that she's been only told me that we're being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts, like you. Worse. Oh, she's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh, well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious. What does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? Wait, there's a license for human traffic? I guess so. It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time, though, is actually spent on simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances of failure are really slim, but it's better to not take care of the chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other clients. Dogs at that. Oh, sure. They are chasing me, man! Who? The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They're everywhere! They're all from my rump! Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice! Okay then. Oh, this is amazing! A blue fairy. This is the first time I made this. Oh, time to reset. Let's get this dog drunk. All aged and mixed. Here's your blue fairy. Here. This isn't... Wait, did he ask for it big? Oh, he did a big blue fairy. Oh, I'm dumb. Third birthday. Something matter? Nothing a drink can't solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. Is it just me, or like are they just like not talking as much as they used to? They used to be so talkative. Here you are. Thanks. Hey, you ever feel guilty for being born in the wrong race?
What did you say?
The what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist, and I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other corgis might be? Definitely, I mean, then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take their generalizations personally. You might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and this prosthetic eye. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics, I'm against enhancements. I don't see the difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm, that's exactly what the older one did. And I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of a fashion or a whim, or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus or enhancement. I'm of similar opinion about Lilim replacing their factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. A boomer is a very old person. Technically, the boomer phrase comes from an old, it's pretty much anyone that's born before 1960s, 1950s, during the big boom. Which is why they're called boomers, is because they're called baby boomers because they were a part of like a big boom in like population. People were having a lot of babies. Oh, now cat boomer thinks makes more. Oh no, boomer. Oh, that probably did mean she did say it was an older cat, so I guess that doesn't make sense. Well, I can't see why you think that, but what suggested to you what she had wasn't an enhancement. If she had a bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement? Even if she fixes it, how does a reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancement, but they also replace something faulty. Well, damn it, stop making sense. You piece of scrap. You're weakening my resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today. At least dogs that wanted a drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Lovely. They ate their tickets. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses, which somehow means your body, your choice. If they are not hurting anyone, I don't see a point in hating them. You see, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something I like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. Are you two gonna order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation. Poop eater! You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and the other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You mean the mirror? No, another dog! I see, what can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about that other dog on the top of the sink, right? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody, don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. Okay, I'm gonna give him a piano woman. See if that works. you go. Thanks. Please think about the thing about the other dog about the thing. Is this the part? Is poop eater the reason the bathroom is the way it is? He eats poop. I will. Don't worry. Well then, that was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point in discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar? In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion. That's just a statement. Oh well, please serve us either pile drivers or Bleeding Jays. We'll let you decide which one's better. Ooh. I don't know, baby. Come in right up. Okay, it's two of any of those. Since I've never made a Bleeding Jay, let's make a Bleeding Jay. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Oh, it is a red drink. I should have just made a Bleeding Jane for that other dog. Here. Yes. Yeah, take his side. See if I care. How did you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't crazy about the idea of working for just corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny and they just like make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. No, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. Don't know, maybe because I only ever deal with them at the worst? You've only seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their owner's dental floss. I might be their veterinarian, but they treat me more like their mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see is issues you must fix. At least they are cute issues. Depends. A gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preference. I was talking about your job. Oh yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them as it is I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. Corgis are magical. You sleep with a corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate. Too much passion can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they were all together, but I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable, I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor! I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict? Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate, which is terrible because a couple of these dogs' families are depending on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area, but the dogs are doing it willingly after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine, still complaining about his back, still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Lilim being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with their inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The ones whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Yeah, that one. How do you become a Lilim's guardian? You fill out a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council, then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you an authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taking care of. You'll have to watch over it until you can pass 10 different personality tests. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. Two Lilim can be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. What if something happened to a guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating they're more fit for the position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because he can back up claims of negligent or maltreatment. You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to the STC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian, bartender? I don't know, I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great though. I see. Well, time to check on the other dogs. Money Shredder, listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk, it's just... I was chasing my tail, and now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. I really like this world building in the game because information feels natural. It does feel a lot natural. Just give me anything. Alright. Let's get this dog drunk. Hold up, where is it? Oh. Yes. Oh wait, fuck, I have to reset. There we go. And then we're gonna age it, and then we're gonna mix it. This dog is not gonna fucking make it to tomorrow. Here. Woo, that's better. Thanks, punk. Oh, see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians, those are nice, but there aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The White Knight, what was with her? She wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscle was hidden under her armor. I prefer more delicate looking girls though. You can appreciate how something looks, but doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender? Me, what? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have any pets? A cat named Four, yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls too? I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and say no. Weird. I always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it Four? Four is a Lilim I met some time ago that... Never mind. Pretty lame name, if you ask me. Oh, this music! Better than calling it ass hat. I bet you and Four play. It's quite the sight, eh? Oh, foreplay. Oh, you're making a pun. He's so lively, sometimes I fear foreshadows. Stop making puns! Sometimes I fear foreshadows my presence entirely. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? You really need to calm down with that whole pun hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this risky fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love? The bad boy who turns away the life of crime? The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth of changing for? It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with a shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey, Fabula 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all these novels? They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man, I see no problem. It's just, what is your self-image? If I can ask something else, what is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people are cringe at puns, you know. Yeah, but you react like you have like a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny at the first place. I've said this so many times, I might as well just make a recording. But you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure that's how it works. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Then you making puns. Trust me, whenever I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they are being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I have a bloom light actually. Make that 2, please. Mix. I got the bloom light. Thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you're the only sentient humanoid in the entire company, it kind of happens. Sentient? Remember this lesson from this grandma? Mix lives and change drinks. Sentient. We have a couple. That's so dumb, Patata. That's so dumb. We have a couple of test mannequins like cardboard cutouts, so. I see. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. Those dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while? You were eavesdropping? So, you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hugbucks. Hey, anything happen? A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection in the mirror and charged right into it. Is this part 1? Is this part 1, Patata? Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made the dog very confused. How the hell did they get on top of the sinks? They are surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Oh, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What? Well, things were not going too well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want your turn at the Betty Mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do it again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as legitimately a fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you. You're a piece of scrap. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting. And besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with a local taxi line. They're the ones who send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really like talking about your clients like it's the best part of your job or something. It kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all of those kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out. Some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at the first glance, no two people are alike. It's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folks out there. I'm not decent? You were critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Gruff bucket. Quick, a beer! Okay. Let's make this beautiful dog a beer. This magical doggy dog. I really like all the characters in this game. They're so fun. Here. Thanks, Al. Boom! Why did you break the glass? I made breakfast. This thing, oh my god, this dog made a pun. I made break fast. Get it? Because you made drink fast and I broke it and go. Tough crowd. Totally understand the hate for puns. Hey, Bat Render. Your job has a funny name. You don't say. How is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before getting here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of her alcohol tolerance, though. Enter. I want to make a toast to my good friend Robot here. Probably the only robot thing that can stop my happen for you in more than half an hour. Well, hell, it's always 5 times more boring, and my life 10 times more meaningless. Cheers! You're not holding a drink. And give me one, Brent Trender. Isn't that your job? I need a beer, a big one. I don't think you need a beer. I think you need to go home. That should be big. What? What did I mess up on? Yeah, you got your first drunk client. Okay, that's 2 aldehyde. This should be 8. 6, 7, 8. This should be 4. This should be 2. And this should be 4. Oh, there we go. Did I miss an ingredient? Alright, cheers! I said cheers! 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 Good. Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person when drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it, your body needs it, craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyways, humans actively look for things that make them feel lighthearted. Why else would they leave some poison and potentially poisonous food like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough. But see, what's proof? That's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say hello if I know. Silly robot. Yeah, now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilum always sounds too feminine. You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh, well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DTO1D, social development robot. Is that like a DFC 72s? No, DFC 72s are designed to be physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are worked, Lilum. Why must you be cursed to be only one destiny from one moment you are born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice, that's the whole purpose of ADN law. Yeah, but you know, you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Lilum can sweat? Cooling agents, yes. No matter what. No matter, you're still special to me. No matter what kind of robot you are. Lilum, no matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilum, they should be able to marry dogs too. Trender. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are now allowed to marry Lilum, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then? And now you want to bang a monkey? I do not! And second of all, dogs are just like many other animals. Can't give you consent. But look at these dogs! Sure, they have cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they can talk, drink foods, and argue. So now you want to bang a 7-year-old. What the heck? We have Regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Stop it! Remember, Lilum human marriages were only sanctioned after Lilum achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve their collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me? Since the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk? Well, I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a kid, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. But if you're even start thinking about doing the horizontal mambo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs, a monkey, or 7-year-old. Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos, and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. You have a limit, as in a limit on how much you can drink before passing out. No, I just get disoriented to the point I am effectively useless. I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all this shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they give all those human flaws to a film. I read something about that. It said that by giving them the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. But it makes me wonder exactly how automatically correct you are. I am not picturing I think they had like a dog marriage in Air Bud. There's something I know and you don't. And if any of you want anything else to drink, yeah, I want nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. I will sleep in the car. We're almost done here. But Mom, go. Bye, bad nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It's actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of the retaliation. Although I'm curious, why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes me feel right to call her that. Maybe it's because of the forehead. I see. I was gonna get things ready. If y'all excuse me. Good luck. Hey! We're closing. Damn it! Oh, everyone's safe. Why Wyvern Lover? Wyvern Lover wanted a drink. Why can't I serve him the last drink? We are talking on leave, bartender. Thank you for providing us such great service on our short notice. That's my job. You are interesting too. Thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please come again. We sure will. And my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later then. Bye. All done? Yep. So I'm like, seems like we got done. We got some new regulars. Yeah, be nice that they came back or that they still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend. Are you okay? I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The VTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income in the few months, which means that we are at risk of being wiped off the map. Well, Potato, thank you for coming in. I'm about to end stream here so I can get a little head start on the editing. But hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, chat. Like I always say, don't forget to join that Patreon. Don't forget to join that Discord. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. All this stuff you saw here today is going straight on the YouTube channel. It might not be the whole thing, but it's coming. Also, follow my Twitter page. I post on there all the time. I'm always on Twitter. I'm always doom scrolling. I'm always looking at all the brain rot. I also like to see any stuff you guys send me. But anyways, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you are in the world. This is us signing out for today. See ya.